guys, and welcome to Liam's Tech Guide. Today I'm going to do a quick unboxing and overview of the Apple Airpods. They are around 2 years old now, but it's something that I've always been intrigued in, and luckily for Christmas I managed to get myself a pair. They retail for £159 in the UK or $159 in the US, so it's always been a case for me, are they actually worth the money? As I'm sure you've seen if you're a subscriber of mine or you've followed my channel, I have done a few unboxings and overviews of headphones in the past, which include the Bose QC35s and the Bose SoundLinks. So I've always wondered if this was a good sort of middle ground, because they're not over the head earphones, and I've always wanted some in-ear headphones for work, the gym, etc. So I thought these would be worth a try. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. So first of all, as you can see, it's just standard Apple box. You've got the product faced on the front, Apple logo on the side, the AirPods branding there, another Apple logo on the side, and then serial numbers, etc. The bottom just shows you what's included in the package. So you actually get the AirPods, you get their charging case, and they do include a lightning cable, which is nice. So without further ado, let's open this up. First thing you're greeted with, every Apple product designed by Apple in California. This just includes all paperwork. Sometimes you get stickers. Doesn't appear that you do with this. It also tells you what it's compatible with. So these are compatible with any Bluetooth device, so it doesn't have to be an Apple device. It can be Android. You can also pair them with MacBook Pros, iMacs, all the Mac range, your iPad, your Apple Watch, iPhone. The list goes on, but they are standard Bluetooth as well. Obviously you won't get some of the features that you do with the Apple products, but that is something that you'll have to compromise with. So next you get the AirPods themselves. This is the charging case. You can see a magnet there. You've got a little button there. I'm not too sure if you see it on the camera. That is the Bluetooth pairing button for if you have an Android device, or I believe if you have a MacBook Pro or iMac, you do have to pair them manually via Bluetooth because they don't include the W1 chip which pairs them. Inside you've got the AirPods themselves, an indicator button to say that it's open and that there's some charge in the case. Obviously the right AirPod and the left AirPod there. What I do like about this is that there is tiny magnets inside there, so you can sort of hover them above and they snap in quite nicely. It's a very small form factor, very neat to just keep in your pocket. So that was another reason why I went for these, is that it had some kind of place to put them. But I can imagine if you do go out with the charging case, there is potential that you could lose them, because they are very small. As you can see, they're a very small headphone. So you've got a microphone at the bottom and obviously speakers at the top, but we'll dive into that a bit more in a bit. Okay, let's put that to one side. Underneath here, pull that tab, just some more packaging, and there is the lightning cable. So this charges via lightning, which most Apple products do. So lightning to standard USB on the other side. I believe the charge time on these, if you charge them for 15 minutes, it will give you up to 3 hours of playback time or 1 hour of talk time. So as previously mentioned, these do have the W1 chip in, and the advantage with the W1 chip is that it can pair with your device very quickly and very easily if you have an Apple device. So iPhone, iPod, iPad, these will pair very quickly with them. So I'll give you a little demo. So there's the AirPods there. Just grab my iPad. So you need to unlock your device. AirPods are there. All you need to do is simply flick them up, make sure Bluetooth's on your iPad, and there you go. Ask you if these are your AirPods. Just press connect. Press and hold the button on the back of the charging case. So it does take a bit of time actually. And there you go, you just release the button, it's connecting. With the iPhone, when I have paired these previously, it did just pair automatically. I just pressed connect and then it just paired with the iPhone. So with the iPad, obviously you've got to hold the button. It may be because these are already paired with my iPhone, so it's just a second pairing. As you can see, as soon as you pair it, it gives you an indicator. So they're charged to 100% and the charging case is up to 43%. So that is how you pair them. They are now paired. With the AirPods, as you probably noticed, there's no buttons or anything on the side. It's all done via gestures of double taps and taps. Unfortunately, you can't really change the volume and stuff like that. You need to go through Siri. So with the Android devices, I'm assuming that you need to do this manually using the buttons on your phone or your Android device, which is one of the downsides because you can't use Siri using the Android device. With the double tap, you do have a bit of flexibility. So if you go into your settings, go to Bluetooth, go to AirPods. Need to make sure that they're open and connected. There you go, open and connected, there you go. And as you can see here, you do have double tap AirPods. So the left AirPod, if you double tap that, it'll give you Siri, but you can have the choices of play, pause, next track, previous track, and off. The only thing that I don't like is that it doesn't give you an option to do the volume up and down, so you need to use Siri for that every time you want to do the volume, or you need to use the volume slider on your Apple device. Automatic ear detection, what that does is it automatically works when the AirPods are placed in your ear. So it recognises when it's in your ear, it gives you a beeping noise, and then it will start playing the track that you want to play. Once you take one of the AirPods out, if you want to listen to what someone else has got to say to you, you take one out, it pulls the music automatically for you, and as soon as you put it back in, it will automatically start playing again. Again, the microphone is automatic, it's built in. You can have it coming out of one AirPod, both AirPods, but you can have it automatically switched, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And that generally is all that you can really do in the settings, so it is quite restricting with the settings, but it is understandable because of the lack of buttons on the AirPods. So I'll just get this iPad out of the way, go back to the AirPods again. So a general route around the AirPods, you've got the charging case. It is quite slippery, it's got a glossy finish, so I'm probably going to get myself get myself a case to put on the AirPods. Like I said before, you've got the Bluetooth pairing button, which is located there. You've got the Apple brand in there, and you've got the charging there, so you can use the standard wall-mounted charger for that. It doesn't include a plug, it just includes the cable, so that is an additional thing you will need to get. But in all honesty, you probably only buy this if you have an Apple device anyway. And that is generally it for the AirPods. There's not really much more that I can really say about them. It would be nice if they had sound cancelling, but that could be something that they're going to plan in the future with the AirPods 2. There's a lot of rumours going around at the minute, but nothing seems to have come to light with that. And also wireless charging would also be quite a nice addition as well. But again, that could be something that could come in the future. So I hope you liked this quick unboxing and overview. It was very brief. But if you did like it, please consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.